Welcome to a company which has for decades figured among the world's leading footwear manufacturers and retailers. Every day, 1 million customers step into one of the 5,000 Bata stores around the world. And if they keep coming back, it is thanks to the great dedication and enthusiasm of our group's 40,000 employees. For over 110 years, the company has invariably reinvented itself through the market changes and crises while remaining true to its original mission, providing quality footwear at affordable prices. Bata's constant innovation in product development combined with its unique proximity to consumers led to strong added value footwear such as Bata Flexible, Aquastatic, Air System or Emotion. Bringing choice, quality, design and value footwear to customers is a priority for Bata. Its ambition as a retailer is to stand as the closest friend in the world for everyday fashion footwear and more. The company started in 1894 when the Baťa's brothers and sister founded T&A Baťa in Zlín in Czechoslovakia. Their first innovation was the Baťovky, a light and affordable textile shoe which sold very well nationwide. Tomáš Baťa, who had extraordinary capability for organizing production work, was soon in charge, having coined the slogan, "Our customer is our master." Tomáš Baťa first went to the United States with 3 employees to work as a line worker in shoe plants with the goal to study progressive manufacturing methods. 6 months later, he returned home with many new ideas. During a second trip in 1910, he discovered Taylorism in Ford factories, which he will apply to shoemaking. He married in 1912, and his son, Thomas J. Bata, was born 2 years later. Bata footwear sold very well. In 1917, the company produced 2 million pairs of shoes a year and opened the first of what would become a chain of shoe stores. In 1922, facing a harsh economic crisis, Bata took the lead by radically cutting prices by half. Overnight, shoes sold out and production could be maintained. This introduction of low prices gave Bata a long-lasting competitive edge.
Na světě chodí bosa. A sotva 5% obyvatelstva světa je dobře obuto.
As mayor of Zlín and head of the largest employer in Czechoslovakia, Tomáš Baťa was able to combine dynamic development at the factories and modernization of the town. At that time, young Thomas J. Bata started gaining experience in selling, exporting, raw materials and manufacturing in the company. Great attention was attracted by the pioneering Bata system. Production was divided into autonomous workshops, with each of the 30,000 employees being interested in the company's profit. The result was a very entrepreneurial company spirit. From the 1930s, the introduction of customs tariffs hampering exports from Zlín led Bata to establish factories abroad. By 1933, shoe production started in Germany, in Poland, Switzerland, France, Yugoslavia, and in British India. By the early 1930s, Bata had become the world's leading footwear manufacturer. The company also diversified its production, including stockings and socks, tires for cars and bicycles, as well as aircrafts. The company's success was duly reflected in the life of its employees, for whom facilities such as modern housing, hospitals, nurseries and schools were built near the factories. On July the 12th, 1932, Tomáš Baťa tragically died in a plane crash while taking off from Zlín. Zlín developed into a metropolis of successful businesses, where Labor Day assumed a special content and meaning. In 1939, Butter operated in 63 companies across 30 countries, and the production of footwear reached 60 million pairs a year. World War II and the German occupation in Europe deeply affected the Butter Company. In its aftermath, political opportunism led to loss of key assets, including all the central operations in Czechoslovakia, throwing the worldwide organization into disarray. Some machinery and other resources could be moved out of Zlín to continue production in free countries. Thomas J. Butter left for Canada. There, together with some of the employees who had left the German-occupied country, he established the first butter company in North America near Toronto. Later during the war, Thomas J. Butter joined the army as a young captain in the Canadian Reserves. After the war, all the butter factories and stores in communist-ruled Europe were nationalized. The company was renamed Svit in Czechoslovakia. Elsewhere, butter companies maintained operations independently until 1947, when the Butter Shoe Organization was incorporated in London. Thomas J. Butter started rebuilding the company operating between London and Batawa. Under the leadership of Thomas J. Butter, in the 1960s, the BSO moved its headquarters to Toronto in Canada. The company expanded its international reach, opening new companies across the 5 continents. True to its founder's original vision, Butter shoes are still produced with customer satisfaction in mind to provide the best possible value. This commitment is possible thanks to Butter's unique expertise in all areas of production, from research and development to the quality control before deliveries to the stores, including all stages of manufacturing. Butter quickly made a comeback amongst the world's leading footwear companies, thanks to its emphasis on innovation and to its sensitive approach to local consumer needs. A significant aspect of Butter's corporate style is its management's close contact with local operations and also the company's long-term commitment with the communities. Despite being the footwear company with the most international retail network, Butter managed to maintain a unique proximity with each of its markets, whether it is in India, in Mexico, in Thailand, or in Italy. Following the political changes in Eastern Europe, Butter was welcomed back in his home country, where the company remains as a symbol of national pride and achievement. Butter Czech Republic was incorporated in Zlín, and the reopening of the Butter flagship store in Prague was acclaimed by an enthusiastic crowd. Butter stores also have reopened in other East European countries, including Russia, Poland, Croatia and Slovenia. In the 90s, to adjust to the market's evolution, Butter undertook a reorientation from manufacturing to designing, marketing and distribution. A variety of retail concepts were developed and innovative store layouts were tested to provide an efficient service while maintaining a pleasant shopping experience. Retail environments were adapted to the local consumers' shopping habits around the world. In 2001, Thomas George Butter came back in the organization as chairman of the Butter Group. The company is reorganized around 4 regional head offices called MBUs, standing for Meaningful Business Units. The 4 MBUs are based in Canada for North America, in Mexico for Latin America, in Singapore for Asia Pacific and Africa, and in Switzerland for Europe. As part of reinventing its core competencies towards designing and retailing, Butter Shoe Innovation Centers were established in each MBU. Each central design team develops signature projects based on innovative designs, comfort features or sold technologies. For example, the Shoe Innovation Center in Butter, Italy, develops the Butter Flexible, Air System, Aquastatic and Emotion shoe lines, which are being sold throughout Butter stores in Europe and now in China too. In Butter's culture, people in all areas of the business are the key to the company's success. It has always been Butter's priority to provide employees with ongoing training opportunities to build new skills, whether it is in customer service, in visual merchandising, in store operations, or in finance. The Butter Fashion Store in Butter's largest and longest operating store first opened in 1929. The 10-story building with its premium location in central Prague stands as the Butter World flagship store, serving the needs of a wide array of local and international consumers. It features the largest kids and youth footwear section while providing the largest selection of famous shoe brands in a single store in Prague. Butter is the world's leading family footwear chain thanks to the wide assortment of everyday fashion footwear available in its stores from Milano to Delhi. It continues its store opening expansion, including entering new countries like China, Russia, Poland and Peru, based on 3 main retail concepts depending on the environment. Butter City stores offer style-driven and urban customers the best in today's contemporary fashion footwear and accessories. These stores are located in city centers' prime locations and provide a high level of customer service, exclusive fashion shoe lines and a contemporary shopping environment. Butter's fastest growing store format is the large format store. It offers an easy-to-shop store layout and clear product display by category and by style for the entire family. Located primarily in urban and suburban shopping centers, these spacious stores offer the best value by providing good quality shoes, apparel and accessories at great prices. Service is fast thanks to a self-selection shopping environment with qualified and enthusiastic staff to serve and assist. The latest Butter store concept is the factory store. The first store opened in Padova, Italy in 2003. It is the largest and the most value-oriented store format of the Butter retail chain. Factory stores are ideally located in power centers or commercial parks with easy parking facilities. The product selection offers more than 10,000 styles of ladies, men's, children's and sport shoes with related accessories and apparel sold at attractive prices. It is based on a self-service concept with helpful staff available for service at any time. As Butter's chairman, Thomas G. Butter, says, the greatest strength of the group is the people, the mixture of experiences we have and the individuals who have been with the company for many years, as well as the many people who join us every year developing their careers within the group. So welcome to a truly international team, to a company that has been on its toes for the last 110 years, always reinventing itself, true to its original enterprising spirit and its desire to win.